Alright, hello everyone. In this video we're going to work on Skynet. Skynet is part of the offensive pen testing learning path, and as you can see I'm already done the machine, so I'm just gonna start it anyway and reset all the progress. So there we go, everything is resetted. Give it a bit and we're gonna do all this question here. Hasta la vista, baby. Are you able to compromise this Terminator theme machine? You can follow our official walkthrough for this challenge on our blog. See if it's... Oh, it does work. Oh, okay. Alright, never mind. I'm not gonna use it yet. I actually done this room. This is my third time, so hopefully I get it right. First time was stumbling a little bit. Second time was like, I kind of got the idea on how to get here. I just like confused still, still kind of new to doing this. So hopefully this time I get to understand all of what I'm doing. So a few things we have to prep here. I think we have to use burp suite. So let me ready up burp suite and let it sit for a little bit. I think we could copy the IP now and start our nmap. I'm going to use, this time I'm going to use SS for the quote-unquote stealth scan, but apparently it's not in stealth. The packet is still going to be sent to the network, so if you have Wireshark turned on, you could still look at the packet, but use it anyway this time. I'm going to try a different method. T4, pretty aggressive fast scan, so like if you're like a defense analyst, you would get some sort of alert on this. So yeah, well, verbose, I'm gonna double verbose this to get all the enumeration I could get. -A for all the text, all the information available here, and paste the IP. Oh yeah, you require the root. Yeah, doing SS would require us to use sudo, so I'm going to use sudo. Let it sit there. Let's go back to our burp suite, get that ready, turn on my notepad on. Also, one more thing, I have to get Buster ready. I don't think I have this yet. Okay, we don't have it yet. So alright, so our nmap result come in. There are, let's see here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 port. This is an SSH we could log into. Port 80, so that's good. We could enumerate the web server for HTTP. 110 for POP3, 139 for the NetBIOS SSNs, which means Samba or SMB. 143 for IMAP, yeah, 445 for another Samba. Okay, so yeah, that's what we want to look at. The computer name is Skynet, and NetBIOS computer is Skynet, but we can't see the main name yet. Alright, we could enum Samba for now, and then we continue on with the burp suite we just have on. So we see Samba port 139 and 445. So we're going to use SMB client. If you remember SMB client from Active Directory room that I made a couple weeks ago, it should be relevant to this. So we're gonna put -L to list all the service or share available, and the IP of 1010 220 158, and password. Well, if you don't know password yet, let me try no password. Okay, so for anonymous no password, we do get the share here. So there are anonymous disks, probably the one we're looking at, and Mild Dyson. We're gonna keep notice of Mild Dyson here. That's good. Mild Dyson is one we want to look at. All right, so we see an anonymous share available for us to access. We could also use SMB map, but we don't have password, so we can't do that yet. So what we want to do here is look into the link Skynet. There we go. So Skynet doesn't have anything. Doesn't seem like it has anything. It looked like a Google search bar, and when you press it, it doesn't do anything. From then on, we could open another tab. Oh, okay, this tab is ready for us to use. So I'm just gonna use Buster. Buster is basically like GoBuster, but much quicker and much easier to configure. So with PriviEsc Buster, you simply have to use like a really short command, a quick command. Alright, PriviEsc Buster is basically -u for the URL, and HTTP should be the IP of this, so 10.10.220.158. We don't have to specify the port because I think we have port 80 on, so it's going to default to port 80. And for wordless, I'm going to try to type the full path, but it's going to be a difficult one. Let's see, share wordless, and then we're going to use dirbuster. And then, yeah, this is much better. So we're going to use dirbuster for the path, and then directory list 2323 medium. There we go. And that should be our syntax. And let's just, oh, one more thing actually. And then capital C dash capital C to get rid of the 401 flag. So 401 flag, 44, 43, whatever all the 4 flag is. I want to get rid of all of it, or most of it at least. All right, let that enumerate, and we'll ready up the burp suite. We have SSH. This is, I don't think we could brute force this. Oh, we see admin, so admin is interesting already. Let's try admin. Copy HTTP. Admin doesn't respond, so I don't think we're gonna get much out of that. So there's mild Dyson. It could be a user in there. Mild Dyson personal share. Alright, since we see the anonymous disk here, I think we could log in to anonymous and look into the share. So let me try SMB client again. No, not anonymous. Let's type the IP first. So IP would be 10.10.220.158, and then do this. I think this is the way the syntax is. Let me look up my active directory. Yeah, okay, seems good. Let's give it a try. So the reason why we want to do this, because we see here anonymous disk. So usually anonymous don't have password, as far as I know. And there it is. We're into SMB. And ls, we see attention.txt and logs. And logs is a directory, and attention.txt is just a node. Let me try to get, oh, first thing first, let's make a directory for the Skynet. Create a folder, Skynet, and get attention.txt. I'm gonna move everything to the Skynet folder after I get it first. I'm gonna cd to log, ls. There's 3 log. We could get all the log here. Log 1.txt. Get there's 0. The size of these two are 0, so it's something to note. But I'm gonna get it anyways. Log 3.txt, and then ls again. Let's see. cd out. What we see here. Okay, that's all we could have. That's all we could get here. So we're just gonna exit, and I'm just gonna move it through the GUI. So we have log 1, 2, 3 and attention.txt. Move it to a special folder that I created earlier, and I'm gonna cd to that, cd to thm, and then Skynet. Okay, ls again. There it is. We have our attention.txt. Let's sublime it because I don't want to read through the terminal. It's fine, whatever you want to choose. So a recent system malfunction has caused various passwords to be changed. All Skynet employees are required to change their password after seeing this. Mild Dyson. Okay, copy this real quick. That's gonna be in my notes here. All right, so we just look at the, let me close all these other stuff here that we did for Kerberos attack. Close without saving. Okay, so we could also sublime log1.txt. Okay, this looks like a password or some sort of username. Let's sublime log2.txt. Nothing. Then doing the same thing with log3 and nothing. So this is our interest here. Let's see our PriviEsc Buster. So PriviEsc Buster just spotted or catch on this scroll mail here. Let's copy that. Let's give it a try. So admin, it is forbidden. We don't have access to it, but let's try scroll mail. Oh, scroll mail look like a project aimed to both a web-based email client and a proxy server for IMAP protocol. So we did see IMAP protocol port here, 143. So that could be our scroll mail. Alright, I'm gonna cancel the Squirrel Buster because I'm accidentally cancel it. Oh, that is Squirrel Mail. So let's go back to this tab and go up here. So there's a share name called Miles Dyson. Let's search who Miles Dyson is. Since this is a Skynet, Miles Dyson is one of the character in the movie. So this is our interesting user here. So we're gonna use for the name, we're gonna try Miles Dyson, and let me turn on the proxy. Oh, there's no proxy save on this. Let me save this real quick. So Burp Suite, and then host name, I think it's 127. So I think it's 127 0.0.1, and then for port is 8080. So this is the proxy for Burp Suite. Let me double check just in case. Yeah, there it is. That's our Burp Suite proxy. Save it. Now we should have the proxy for Burp Suite. Switch it to the Burp Suite proxy. Give it a test password. And there we see 3131131. Doesn't matter what password you use. You're gonna send it to intruder. And I'm gonna keep it on sniper because the password list is really small. Doesn't really matter here. And I'm gonna paste the simple list of the log1 passwords. Let me give it that a try and then start the attack. Oh, no position defined. Yeah, I forgot about that. So just add the section sign here on the password, on the secret key. Give it an attack. First we're gonna say no. You have a community, it's gonna be much slower. Okay, so literally the first password look like our password that we should try here. The reason why I think that, because of the status code. If you could see here, this Terminator, whatever the one that's not Cyborg 007 or 007 Halo Terminator, its status code is 302, and 302 status code is some sort of the redirect, right? Oh, let me turn off Burp Suite to do that again. Okay, yeah, it's the redirect password status code. So the resource request has been temporarily moved to the URL given by location header. So this is a redirect. So it means that this password should be a correct password and it's redirect to a different page. And the 2 status code is just like, yeah, acknowledge. Yeah, that's okay. So we're gonna copy the password, Cyborg 007 Halo Terminator, and let me quit off Burp Suite. So I'm gonna paste the password here and see if it's logged us in. Connection is really slow, so I want to make sure if yeah, this is the password. There we go. Okay, seems like we're logged in to Squirrel Mail using this password, Cyborg 007 Halo Terminators, and let's read these email inbox. Can we view email? You have changed your SMB password after system malfunction, and it is this password. So we're just gonna give this to Sublime. Save that. This even doesn't. Oh, there it is. Okay, so just 101010. Serena Kogan. Who's this Serena Kogan? Oh, that's another character in the Terminators. I everything else balls have 0 to me. Okay, be a sort of a hidden message, but look like a robot malfunction to me. Okay, so we're gonna use this password from the first email, we see here. Let's see. So we want to use this password for the SMB share. I think it should be Miles Dyson's, like this one. So we're gonna do the same thing again with Miles Dyson. So we're gonna do the SMB client Miles Dyson and paste the password. Connection failed. Status access denied. Let me copy this password again. Let's see. Oh, we're gonna have to specify the username of Miles Dyson's. I don't know if the syntax correct here. I think it's Miles Dyson. Nope. About / 1 / oh -u. Oh, there it is. So to log on to Miles Dyson share, we saw earlier that Miles Dyson have a personal SMB share. We're gonna use the syntax of SMB client dash capital U and specify the username of Miles Dyson and 4 / the IP and then another 2 / and Miles Dyson, which is the name of the share. And we're gonna ls. There's a PDF and stuff here. I don't think we're interested in none of this, but we are interested into the node. This node here. So we're gonna cd to node. It's a directory. And ls foundation filtering algorithm in practice simulation. We have an important.txt here. Maybe we could give that a try. Get it? Got the important.txt. I want to move that into my THM. Oh, it's in here already, so that's good. Okay, we see some sort of password, but let me change it to Sublime so I could zoom in. So add feature to beta CMS. So this is content management service or system. This is like another web browser. So this look like a subdomain. Let's give that a try here. So the same IP, let me paste this. And there it is, another subdomain on Miles Dyson personal page. Miles Bennett Dyson was an original inventor of neural net processor, which would lead to the development of Skynet, a computer AI intended to control electronically linked weapons and defense of the United States. So let's answer this password email here. We're gonna go back to the log1.txt. It is Cyborg Terminator 77. Cyborg 77 Halo Terminator here. In a hidden directory, it is this 4/5, so /45 KRA24 ZXS28 V3YD. That's some random hidden directory. What is the vulnerability called when you include a remote file for malicious process? I think it's like remote file inclusion. If you're not sure, you could also Google it. Let's give it a Google. That is remote file inclusion. What is the user flag? So we just gotta figure that out first. View the there's nothing good here. So okay. I think it should be like simple thing like / /./ Let's just try Buster this again. Control L and then want to delete this. Let's give this a try. So alright, we see administrator here. That should be something we want to look into. Alright, let's try administrator. I think the Buster really slowed this down. Let me cancel this. Paste it again. Let's give it a try. Yeah, it is bad. So every time you run a Buster, something to enumerate the web scan, like the subdomain, it just slowed down the connection. So I just basically cancel the Buster from scanning. As long as we find something we're interested in, you know, something like administrator should be like good. So here we are, Kappa CMS. That's make more sense to look into. So just try Kappa CMS. I'm not sure what version it is. Let me try look at the page source and type version. There's no version. So Kappa CMS. There's only one. It doesn't say what version it is though. So let's just try Kappa CMS exploit or just type remote file inclusion here. Okay. Let's try the first one, exploit DB, exploit 25971. There's no CVE on this, but it's say Kappa file inclusion, Kappa CMS file inclusion. Scroll down here. Okay, so we see the exploit. So an attacker might include local or remote PHP file or read a non-PHP file. With this vulnerability, user tainted data is used to create when creating a file name that will be included into the current file. PHP code in this file will be elevated. Non-PHP code will be embedded to the output. This vulnerability can lead to a full server compromise. Target Kappa alert config field.php and then URL configs, and then we're gonna include the file inclusion here since it say fi in the bracket. And the exploit Oh, we could use like a shell here with shell.text. So we could download something. We could maybe create the server since it says shell.com. So like we could create a Python 3 server on this and like upload a shell file. Or we could try doing the etc password. So like dot dot forward slash dot dot forward slash for like 6, 7, 8 times. And then use the etc password. Let me try this first. So kappa alert. I'm not sure where to start. So let's try this first. Instead, we want to curl it. Let me try curling it. Curl. Oh, we gotta copy the whole HTTP. Fine. We can type it out. Not found. Since the kappa is not. Maybe try alerts. Okay, alert works. So we started from alerts. So just to be sure, proof of work, proof of concept. We want to start with alert instead of kappa. And then we're going to start with HTTP // and there it is. That works. That worked for us. It means that we could use file inclusion here to upload our shell. Okay, so that's good. Copy this exploit DB here. That's to my node. That is good enough. Okay. So we can start our Python 3 server. I'm not sure which shell to use still though. I'm gonna consolidate with my hack tool here. So if you have hack tool installed, you could use like pop-up mode to get the extension out so like it won't close every time. We're gonna look, maybe find a PHP shell here. We could try pentest monkey. So just easily type the IP here. If you don't have hack tool, I recommend installing it. It's on Firefox. But if you don't, pentest monkey reverse shell is really popular reverse shell PHP file here. Yeah, so like just type the IP inside the IP field this say $IP $, and it's indicate where you should change. You change this, and then the port 666, whatever you prefer, it's fine. So I'm just gonna copy this and paste it to a new file. Let's save it as shell.php or something, or .text. Since the exploit say .text, we're gonna save it shell.text. This is the working directory we want to work on, and start the Python 3 tag m HTTP server port 8000. I want to specify the port just in case, and have that ready. Maybe can we ls? We can ls in here, but we know our shell.text is in here, since let's say this is the same. So we know the shell.text is in the home Kali thm Skynet, so we don't have to type a whole list of like URL. So what we want to do here, I think we have to curl again. So there it is. So this is what we want to curl. So we want to curl the hidden, this is a directory to administrator alert, alerts configuration field.php, URL configs, and then the server that we just created, Python server that's gonna download our shell.text. This is what we want to curl. So let's try that. Oh, because we haven't opened up a netcat yet. So let me do a vertical screen here. Okay, so I forgot this one thing. Sorry, my bad. Toggle menu, and then we want to split it horizontally and zoom into both. So we want to start netcat to port 666. That's also another thing I forgot. NVLP, LNVP, whatever you want to type it. NVLP, same thing. 6666, and we want to do the same thing again. Let's curl this. Did I start it? Oh, I didn't even start listening. That's funny. I'm so bad. Okay, let me try again. .php. And there it is. We got it. Finally. Oh, Lord. Take me a while, huh? Okay, we're gonna try who am I here. Okay, so we are www data. It's gonna be cd to home and see if we have mild license in here. We have mild license in here. We know that mild license is the user. It's gonna cd and then ls. And then we see the user.text. It's time to see how old the room is. Okay, it's really old. I'm not gonna blur this one. It's a lot of work to blur it. So this is fine. This one is an old room, so there it is. This is our user flag. Paste it. We got the user flag. So let's now try to privilege escalate. So let's, I think LSLA first. So backup is owned by root and it has execute, but no write. So we can't write anything to backup. So let's cd to backup still. Okay, I'm cleared. Oh, LSLA. Sorry if you can't read this fully. It's fine for now. I think, okay, we have user write, but no group. So the owner of this have read, write, and execute, and then the group have read, no write, but execute, and other user have read and execute. So we could read this backup.sh. Okay, another bin shebang bin bash cd var wwh html rcf malison. So this part is gonna use let's cat etc cron tabs again. And there it is. It does run the backup.sh as a cron tab. I think it's every minute. Yeah, it does say every minute. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. This is new. I don't completely understand it, but I do get it. After I get the root flag, we're gonna explain how to use this again. Do the best I can do. We're gonna cd to root and then ls. We're gonna cat root.text. Okay, that's the flag. Don't worry, I'm not ending it yet. I'm just trying to find a way to explain it. Okay, we complete the room. But this is what we want to note here. Start from here. This is what we want to note. Want to copy this and then in my notepad I'm just gonna paste this. So we start from, so we're gonna cd to var www.html. And we're gonna use the printf. And I'm not sure how this works. To be honest, I'm just trying different thing. This guy who write a write-up for the exact room, but just like name his write-up to different thing, but he used the Skynet room to do this write-up. But yes, echo seems to work for him, not for me. I don't know why. So the way he does it, he used echo, but based on what my note said was to use printf. So I'm gonna go to explain shell here and try to explain myself why the hell this happened. Okay, format print data before command. Okay, this is doesn't explain anything. So bin bash chmod and chmod plus s. Yeah, it is using tar. I remember using tar. Touch checkpoint 1. Oh, we are in shell. Oh, we are in shell for this too. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna restart everything and redo this again because I want to get it. I want to get it right. Okay, so we're in shell again. So what happened is we're gonna cd to home. Mild Dyson's. The username is Mild Dyson, and then cd to backup. Back up with the s, I think. There we go. We're gonna lsla. Again, we don't have the. We could only read with no write or execute permission because we're not root. So we want to cat. We could read it. So we want to cat. First thing first is cat backup.sh. This is gonna run tar cf to the backup tgz here, which is some sort of a zip file, something like that. Yeah, it is a zip file. Okay. So after that, we want to exploit a vulnerability on tar. All right, so we're gonna cd to var www html because it says so in the backup.sh. It says so in here. So we are in vars. It's a little hard to explain now because we already like manipulate so much of the file. I'm gonna ls again. You're gonna see a lot of stuff here like the shell.sh and stuff. That makes sense. Okay, this is out. That's not the original files, the state of the file. It doesn't have none of this. But we want to exploit this, the tar cf here. So we want to create a checkpoint that every time that checkpoint run, it's gonna run this shell.sh here. So if you cat shell.sh here, since I'm already modified, it's gonna be basically write a shebang bin bash and then chmod plus s for special bin bash. So it's basically give us a permission. Gonna cat etc cron tab again. So this is root. Root gonna run the backup.sh. Okay, and every minute it run, it's gonna come check this var www html directory here, and it's gonna run the tar to basically the backup zip. We want to ignore the backup zip. This doesn't matter. What matter is the tar, because the tar is the one we want to exploit. So what we did is we use this line, printf, shebang, chmod, shebang. Oh, shebang bin bash, new line here for the /n, chmod plus s, give us a special permission to bin bash, and then echo it. It's basically echo it to shell.sh. So what if I echo it? So the printf is working, but if I echo it and do the same thing again, I really want to create a new file here. I kind of get it now. Okay, so we could do echo here too. We could try do echo here too. It doesn't matter as long as it's like the same line. So like again, shebang bin bash, new line here for the /n, chmod plus s for the special permission to bin bash, and if we echo it to shell.sh, we're gonna cat shell.sh again. Again, there it is, shebang bin bash chmod plus s to bin bash. And then we're gonna create a checkpoint here for tar. We're gonna echo nothing here because this is a blank quote. But we're gonna push this to checkpoint action exec shell. We're gonna execute the shell.sh. And then we're gonna echo another blank to the checkpoint 1. And if we ls it, there should be a checkpoint 1 here. Ignore this part. This part is the broken one. But this is the two that are correct. So this is the one we want to ignore because you see an echo here. There's like a bad one. But like this is the checkpoint. I'm gonna do the same thing again. Hold on, one more thing. I'm gonna do the same thing again with this bin bash tag p, and we get root. Yeah, who am I? Yeah, we are root. That's cheating. It's not good. Okay, that's one thing to do it, and then cd root ls. So we are root on this. So this is the one way to exploit it. So what I want to do, just a proof of work, I want to create a new machine. Okay. Okay, you see the IP here, completely new machine, 10.10.164.164.96. since we got here, we don't have to do anything. We're just gonna change the IP of this. We're gonna do the file inclusion and everything is the same. Okay, so we're gonna curl. Hopefully in this type HTTP. No, it didn't. This time it didn't. We already knew that. It's fine. With HTTP, we're gonna curl to the new IP here, but the same directory and everything, the same file inclusion exploit here. We should get the initial shell, okay? And then we don't have to cd to mile Dyson, but this time we're gonna cd to var www html. Completely fresh. You see this? Completely fresh. This is completely fresh. So, first thing first, we're gonna refer back to this first write-up here. I think this first write-up is completely fine. So what I wanted. Okay, so you see, I started a new port, a new netcat for port 8888. Because this completely fresh. Just a proof of work. I just want to get it right. So this guy basically did what I did. That's fine. We could also do the cron tab, so we want to do this instead. So I'm just gonna paste this and then write my IP 10.13.47.211 for port 888. All right, you see here, completely fresh, brand new, and we want to paste this to shell.sh. So if we ls again, we're gonna see shell.sh. We're gonna cat shell.sh. We're gonna see the line we just echo in. All right, that's fine. And then going to paste the checkpoint action exec shell. So there it is. Echo blank, push it to checkpoint action exec shell shell.sh. And then we're going to do echo blank push to checkpoint 1 and wait. See if it works. There it is! It works! Yes! Oh my lord. There it is. So I kind of get it now. It makes sense to me now. Do it live. We're doing it live, baby. Let's go. So we basically abused the tar. Again, I want to cd to mile here instead of root. We already got the root flag. It doesn't matter. Root, we already got all the flag. We just want to make sure we learn what we're doing. So cd to backup, and then I'm gonna cat backup.sh. Again, doesn't matter. This is distraction. Doesn't matter. What we want to exploit here is the tar. Since if we had etc cron tab here, the tar, again, the cron tab gonna run the backup.sh, and the backup.sh gonna use the tar. We didn't abuse anything else. We abused the tar. That is exploit point here, the point where we escalate our privilege. So with the tar here, every time when we echo this line or the regular privilege escalation, the shebang bin bash thing, we could do that one method, but this other method we basically do a normal, just a really common line to reverse shell to us. This is basically a really common line, but we echo this we basically echo this to shell.sh, and then we're gonna echo blank to the checkpoint action exec sh to the shell.sh. You want to execute this, and then we're gonna create a checkpoint equal 1. So when the cron tab run, instead of running this, the home mile Dyson backup.sh, instead of running completely that, because the backup.sh is gonna run to the home backup tgz, instead of running that, it's gonna trick the tar here to run the reverse shell command line here back to the netcat of the port 888. A lot going on. I should draw a diagram. Yeah, a lot going on, but I think I get what I'm doing. I hope you do too. That's it for this video. I'm gonna draw a diagram when I edit this video. All right, I'll do my best. But anyways, hope this helped you out. I certainly learned a lot from this room. And yeah, have a wonderful day. Take care.